Shalom, Sister Kate here. It's early in the morning, and because of some prep last night, I have some rice. I'm going to make fried rice for breakfast, which is easy and good for you. And to supplement it, I went out to my garden, and I picked a couple of things that I'm going to throw in there. This is kale, and there's a little bit of turnip greens, which don't look much different than the kale greens, but they are turnip greens, and that's going to go in there. This is what's called lamb's quarter. It's a weed. It looks like a duck's foot, and the top of the plant has silver. It's like a powdery silver thing. That's how you tell it's lamb's foot, that in the shape of these leaves. And then over here are some pea pods. And these were peas, because you've heard me talk about this in the garden, that were old, and so I had thrown them in our compost pile, and they, excuse me, and they went ahead and germinated, but they had purple blossoms instead of white ones. And someone commented on that when I showed them the plant. They're like, these don't look like any pea plant I'm familiar with. And that struck a chord in my head, and I thought, she's right. Normally, the peas that you eat, where you strip them out of their shell and eat the peas, are white. So then I remembered we got some where these, you eat the whole pea. This is like a snow pea. And they've been blossoming and everything out there, and I saw the pods on them yesterday, and so they're going into our stir fry, our fried rice for our breakfast. All right, folks, don't be discouraged if your garden's not producing yet. The turnips and the kale were planted last fall, and the peas are an early thing, and I got them in early, so I did that right. If your garden's not producing yet because you live in a cold temper or something like that, don't get discouraged. Keep going. And think about making yourself a greenhouse so you can extend your growing period and starting plants inside. That'll help too. All right, shalom.